We live. Let's go. Oh. ये क्या खुला है मेरा टेम्परेचर तो बढ़ गया What do I need? Cyan feather chisel. Okay. Let's see. No capital. Okay, I didn't kill him. Heavy iron dwelling. लेफ्ट जाना है. Okay. Teleport. How's my stream going? तो बॉस को मारा था. What? What the fuck? Did I miss something here? Find out. बहन के लड़ इनका बकचोदी अभी तक खत्म नहीं हुआ. The fuck? मार रहा है भाई. Bloody traps, man. चिंदी से मर गया ब्रो मैं। Never mind. ना भाई What a trap. Real pendant. Bloody hell, mate. चक्री चला दिया मैं भी।
Still on my tail, are you? Taste my blade. This is for my fallen friends.
आजा लौड़े।
Sever your head.
ये बात है।
General.
Sever your head. कौन सी जगह है भाई? Died here before? When did I die here, bro? sword. What? बहन चोद मार कैसे गया मैं? Fucking hell. Fucking hell, mate. ये ट्रैप में पकड़ ही लेता है भाई, हिंदू साला। Rest in peace हो गया मेरा। कहाँ गया मैं? Find Lotus. Skip this thing. Just in case this fuckers come around. I will save your head बोल के आता है। Don't wanna fight. How will I get here, bro? नहीं, नीचे गिरा ही दिया। Come here, we fight here. Come. Damn. Eat it. Eat it. I eat it too. से देख देख कर
Somebody!
hostages. Perhaps. What's up, bitch? Move along. ये कौन सा जगह है भाई?
I barely managed to escape.
Bro, what the fuck is this place? Okay, got it. Now we kill boss. Kill boss. What's happening, my dude? Cough. ये कौन सी जगह है? जब तो मारा था उस चुड़ैल को। चुड़ैल चुड़ैल। Time for boss fight. Chick, boom. Chick, boom. आ गया. इधर. Here you are, right? Right, my guy, waiting for me. Did I miss this boss? I think there must be a boss, bro. चल आया कि नहीं बॉस? I think I missed this boss, bro. All those work on nothing. हट साला. Fucking boss fight I want. Damn bro, this place is beautiful. अपनी के तारीफ करो, पर वाले से मैं डरूं. Hold on. Keep my phone on charging.
providence indeed! Foolish mortal!
ये कैसे पड़ गया? हर किसी का एक ही डायलॉग है, फुलिश मॉर्टल, फुलिश मॉर्टल। सब मरते। अच्छा दिख ही नहीं रहा है। Oh, man. Or does he have 2 health or? Oh God. There's 2 phases.
Life father, life daughter!
पूरा तो मार रहा हूँ। साला उड़ जाता है ना, पूरा स्टैगर चले जाता है। फिर भी पड़ गया। Bro, what the fuck? Do I have to like run? I was literally dodging everything. I think I have to run. समुद्र का भाव छोड़ रहा है। बुढ़ा भोसड़ी का, बुढ़ा भोसड़ी का।
skills elude me. Time bends. Cores unwind. Rebirth through reversal.
Red bitch. Red bitch. Red bitch. Red bitch. बहुत गंदा गांड मारा यार इसको. सब बोन नीडल का ही दिखा रहा है यार. What else can I upgrade? तो सब फुल है. स्पीयर का बढ़ाओ या इसका बढ़ाओ? और बढ़ेगा. बुढ़ा इसको अभी तो मारा.
You have finally awoken. Rise, clothe these bones once more. You are awake at last.
You know me?
Indeed, time has passed, yet our paths intertwine once more.
the end? Bro, I didn't got the ending. Dang, but a sad song. Love this game, bro. It was awesome.
曾借旧承诺，一张心事生命歌，我曾来过。风车声索索，光阴如昨，世事本难测，没有如果。欲求欲不得，谁去想象？
Didn't got the ending, bro.
只做离歌，故梦
Kidnapped Wuchang or what?
世人中称错，念念不忘，飞蛾扑火，难弃难可，追成心魔，无人敢蹉跎，明知不可，但求片刻，最是生死离合。
Damn, bro, this song is so sad.
猜不透这命数轮廓，空听闻回响，雨碎叶泪扬，月圆却皆是模样，恨为弹手冷下，潮落潮涨，潮痕映流光。 又何必一生去拼旧时的伤？回首皆虚妄，因果中有常。
Don't get anything,
生
bro.
死两
Song
茫
is nice.
执念成王，难全难了，聚散梦一场，断念别相忘，算尽时光，数尽跌宕。 万般化作一生命运无常，所想不用。落雨倾诉回响，莫彷徨。 不逼不拖，不分不辩驳。
How the final boss was so easy, bro? I don't get it. Literally fucked his ass, bro.
人间烟火，安苦安乐，可知为何？是我。
I think my sword was too good. Sales operation. Martial arts choreographer. Wuchang's real name is Mo. The girl who played his voice, her voice. Commander Honglan. I'm still not satisfied with the ending. This new game.
Should you have other concerns?
मारा साले बैन कलंड को। बंद कर लोड़ी।
You're awake. The old tabot, you're on the featherings and with your skills.
Most people have to be carried out of the Reverend Temple. You, though, you get to walk out on your own. Xuanyang, some of the worships ride. I am Tao Ting. Oh, but don't worry. I won't beat this place. I can trade some thieves from Analums you can find once you've retrieved the paint.
Teleport option is not there. Oh, it's not there.
Well, look who's back. Feeling lost? Now, don't believe me, eh? How about I introduce you to someone worthy? Don't call me cruel. You know how it goes. No sweet dreams without crushing a few nightmares first.
टेलीपोर्ट का ऑप्शन दो ना यार। अरे जाके बॉसेस को मारूं। Holy fuck! तेरे से कम तो बाइक का रू मार रहा था। सब bitch.
one's fools!
Chow mein.
Now I get to play. Hello, lady. Are you the warrior that the old Taoist rescued and hid in the cave? Did you come to the Reverend Temple for healing too? He's so kind. He makes all sorts of medicines and has saved so many sick people. Don't worry. You'll be feeling better in no time. Don't worry. You'll be feeling better.
Wuchang, over here. Your arm. What's happened to it? Your arm. It's me, He Yuzai. By you, or your arm. They say it leads. I scouted the Shu Sanctum a few days past. See the lights out? You will need to find a way up if you encounter... Oh, and this bamboo lantern. The fireflies and... I've tested since we got to the refuge. I will track down the boatman. I'll leave marks.
Wuchang, different ending, let's see.
Knowledge, pursuing ascension. Life is but a fleeting... The unending cycle of cause and effect has you wrapped tight.
Feathers is a meditation on causality, on the endless cycle of suffering that is existence, and on whether the force of predetermination can ever be overcome. As with many others in the Souls-like genre, Wuchang asks striking questions but leaves the answers up to interpretation. Bai Wuchang's journey in the land of Shu, which is embroiled in a bloody war of succession and plagued by the mysterious feathering, is likewise open, and its final pages depend on the choices she's made throughout. I've released a video detailing the complete story of Fallen Feathers, which you can find here and in the description. In this video, I'll be going through each of the 4 endings, why certain actions or interactions bring them about, and what they truly mean as the punctuation in Wuchang's tale. Let's dive in. 3 of the 4 endings take place within the ancient Bo capital that has only now been unearthed after millennia of lying restless beneath Shu. Ancient Shu was ruled by the avians, bird-like creatures that once were human of the Bo tribe, and are responsible for the woes currently facing the region. At the heart of their capital is a realm apart from space and time, known as the Forbidden Lands. And the central structure is the Avian Altar, the location where avians communed with the primordial deity, were blessed with the ancient chisel artifact, and crafted the substance red mercury.
The avians learned the secrets of the heavens and used the altar to craft red mercury, aiming to bend fate itself and reach godhood.
The tendrils of fate and reality weave throughout this realm, and the towering gate of truth opens directly into the incomprehensible power of the cosmos and the primordial deity. It's here where Bai Wuchang's ultimate battle is fought and her fate decided. The final boss in all of these endings is Xuanyangzi, Feathery Abomination, so I'd like to take a few minutes to understand his character. Xuanyangzi is the first person Wuchang finds after awakening in the burning caves with no recollection of her past, and afflicted with the feathering.
I came upon you in the brooklet some days past. You lay passed out due to the feathering, so I moved you to the cave to recuperate.
He's a Taoist priest who has administered to the wounded or feathered sick in Reverend Temple since chaos struck Shu. He's also
This is
an
the bad guy,
alchemist
bro.
who's keenly interested in both red mercury and the feathering.
He
He
बेहोश
believes
करता है.
that the disease can be cured and, if properly understood, might be the key to longevity.
Or perhaps therein lies the key to curing the feathering.
Many times he asks for Wuchang's assistance in his quest, either through scrolls or rare items of potential. The man's cause seems noble,
Lucky for me, Xiangyang brought me to the Reverend Temple.
but darker ambitions surround him. Xuanyangzi's greatest ambition was to transcend mortal life and achieve immortality. Thus, he buried himself in the study of red mercury, squandering human lives like mere fuel for his craft. Obsession drives Xuanyangzi. He desires an immortal elixir, and he wishes to rank among the gods. Selfishness rather than altruism dominates, and by casting off his deception, we see that many of his patients are unwilling test subjects for his immoral experiments with the feathering. The item description of the damaged Taoist token found right before the avian altar describes well this man. In the face of overwhelming forces, Xuanyangzi renounced his Taoist identity. Perhaps from the start, it had only been a disguise. Xuanyangzi succeeded in his mission. The wisdom he gleaned from Wuchang's assistance and the discovery of ancient Shu paved for the Taoist the path of ascension. He's a feathered monstrosity, but one of immense power with a strong connection to the primordial deity. His weapon, ransacked from the Forbidden Lands, was a tool of the Bielan, another ancient, potent race that fought the avians thousands of years ago. He's the great threat Wuchang faces in 3 endings, the ally turned enemy, and a parallel to Wuchang's own character that reflects how disastrous obsession can be, but more on that in a moment. The first ending requires that Wuchang give Xuanyangzi the jade feather chisel, ostensibly to develop a cure for the feathering, but in truth, merely to fuel his transcendence.
So it is! So it is! A way to save the suffering!
This was the same chisel used by Madame Huang Yan of Snowfall Palace to create the perfect bride for her son. Its power resurrected Fang Ling, but transformed her into a monster. Xuanyangzi offers his service during the fight with the returned Dragon Emperor, Zhu Yujian, in exchange for the chisel. He trembles in hysteria after falling into the ancient Bo capital.
Thanks to that chisel of yours, I'm one step closer to my ascension.
At the altar, his treachery is finally revealed, and Xuanyangzi crosses blades with Wuchang. Though she slays the monster, he isn't truly dead. His studies, and most significantly the power of the jade chisel, allows the man to return from beyond death. The gate of truth prompts us to enter the stream of samsara. Samsara is a Sanskrit word with a difficult direct translation, but means loosely wandering or cyclic change, and it's associated with the beginningless cycle of life, death, and rebirth, critical to both Hinduism and Buddhism. To continue the cycle of samsara is to remain in karma and existence. This foreshadows Wuchang's fate. Just as she's about to enter the infinite, Wuchang's run through by the Taoist. She awakens bound in reverent temple as Xuanyangzi prepares mystical rites.
Rise, clothe these white bones once more.
What these words and the achievement title, Jar Full of Medicine, suggest is that Wuchang will be distilled into an elixir or alchemical agent to continue to prolong the Taoist's life. As she struggles, we hear the voice of another Wuchang coming down the stairs and approaching Xuanyangzi. a repetition of their opening conversation.
You know me.
Indeed. Time has passed, yet our paths intertwine once more.
This past Wuchang is dead. The cycle of samsara continues. And it will be up to this future Wuchang to uncover the Taoist deception and break free from karmic rebirth. The second ending, Dream Sweet Deceit, is interwoven with the narrative of a mysterious character named the White-Robed Elder. First met in Worship's Rise, the Elder appears in locations where feathering outbreaks are at their most severe. He talks often of inner demons, madness, and feathered terrors, and is himself racked with an internal fight over his own sanity.
No. Who are you? Why are you saying this? Monster! My mind is my own!
The White-Robed Elder is a pseudonym for the famous commander of antiquity, Zhao Yun, the White General, who led his army in battle against the Avians 1,000 years ago. The ghosts that haunt Mount Shenwu's tombs are the lingering spirits of his fallen soldiers. Zhao Yun claimed a prize in the conflict that would ultimately lead to his undoing. The general once commanded his army in a brutal clash against the monsters. Though he emerged victorious, claiming this object, the fallen soldiers and the beasts of the forest transformed into haunting nightmares that plagued him ever since. The cyan feather chisel is the missing fifth shard of the ancient avian artifact. Reuniting these pieces is believed to give one true control over life and death, space and time. The chisel consumed its bearer and drove Zhao Yun mad. Only his hatred of the avians and his obsession with killing the bow sorcerer preserve him.
The monster must be hiding within. My long search has finally come to an end, and now my soul may find solace. You possess great strength. Will you join me in the forest to end this demon once and for all? Should I fall prey to bewitchment, stop me at any cost. I would not wish to be a pawn to darkness and cause havoc. Excellent. Make your preparations, then let us reconvene in the woods.
For this ending, Wuchang must assist the White General in the avian forest and track down the bow sorcerer. Once slain, Zhao Yun's obsession dissipates and he rests in the glade of an ancient tomb, telling us only this:
discern the truth, and then we shall speak again.
After Wuchang uncovers the truth of the fallen bow capital beneath Shu, she returns to confront the White General. Killing him releases his spirit from its wanderings, and Zhao Yun can finally rest. Critically, Wuchang now possesses the cyan feather chisel, and having acquired the others through this story, has a combined artifact. But their lore descriptions are filled with warning and foreboding. Allows you to command time itself, the essence of reincarnation. Yet, reviving the dead only deepens the sins and suffering of the world. Those who meddle with forces beyond their grasp inevitably pay a steep price. Like the general, Wuchang is a slave to her own obsession, that of reviving her dead sister Bai Yu, and banishing her immense guilt over that fact. Wuchang's past lives that have succumbed to this desire manifest in the plain warrioress. As the lore of the obsession armor, the reward for defeating the demon of obsession states, cause and effect flow in an endless cycle, like the unbroken turn of a wheel. The so-called inner demon is but the lingering mark of those ensnared in reincarnation, unable to break free. Even after 1,000 journeys through endless dreams, she never let go of her obsession, reviving Bai Yu. With the 5 shards, Wuchang faces a riddle gate in the depths of the bow capital. To answer, the wheel turns anew, transports her to the secret shrine dwelling, but also implies that she remains ensnared by causality and the spinning wheel of samsara. Her desire for Bai Yu tethers Wuchang. Here is where the plain warrioress confronts Wuchang as her inner demon of obsession.
puzzle is complete. By you. It's time to bring you home.
She represents Wuchang's inability to let go of past mistakes. Only if all 5 chisel shards have been gathered does the demon show herself, and once defeated, Wuchang ascends the altar of samsara. 2 rings of samsara, cause and effect, one given to Wuchang by her companion Heyu Zai, the other given to her by Fang Yao, the sister of Fang Ling, who escaped Snowfall Palace's dungeons, are needed to interact with this altar. By doing so, the split rings are forged anew in the shape of eternity, the ring of samsara, rebirth. This even more firmly binds Wuchang to another cycle of dream, illusion, and reincarnation, and the united ring is critical for this ending. After defeating Xuanyangzi, Feathered Abomination, Wuchang approaches the Gate of Truth and the primordial deity. Here, she's prompted to enter the realm of dreams, a place of wish and self-delusion. The cosmic tendrils of the deity bind Wuchang tight, and she's transported either to another place in time, or projected into the dream within her own mind. She awakens on a boat with Heyu Zai, and more significantly, her sister, Bai Yu. Now, whether this is true resurrection brought about by the united chisel, or simply an illusion within the dream, is uncertain. I even think it could be interpreted as sending Wuchang back to the days leading up to Bai Yu's death. The fact that feathering remains on Wuchang's arm hints that harsh, painful reality still exists beneath this veneer of comfort, but that Wuchang has willfully averted her gaze. Her wish is realized in Bai Yu's resurrection, but so too does it mean that Wuchang's obsession won against better judgment. Such mortal wish traps her within the cycle of reincarnation, and the ring of samsara ensures that another rebirth is to follow, until Wuchang finally learns the harsh lessons of loss and acceptance. This ending isn't the end, simply another turn of the wheel. The third ending, bound by fate's threads, follows much the same course as the previous. Wuchang must help Heyu Zai with his research, and also cultivate a relationship with Fang Yao, following her liberation from Snowfall. After burying the remains of her sister, Fang Yao sees in Wuchang a savior, but also another figure to step into that role of sister with Fang Ling's death. She makes comments about her, Wuchang, and Heyu Zai all leaving Shu and starting a life together. Wishful thinking in the face of disaster. What separates this path from the previous is Wuchang's decision to relinquish her pursuit, to give up on her plan to resurrect Bai Yu. The symbolic escape from samsara comes with either Wuchang's use of or discarding of the ring of samsara. With it no longer in her inventory, or with it not having been there at all, Wuchang approaches the gate to the primordial deity after confronting Xuanyangzi, and is prompted to enter not the realm of dream, but the realm of truth. Again, she awakens on a boat with Heyu Zai, but is joined by Fang Yao rather than Bai Yu. The girl refers to Wuchang as her sister, so in one sense a sister has returned, but not perhaps the way first imagined.
Sister? Are you awake?
This is a simple question, but quite profound in meaning. On a deeper level, it asks whether Wuchang has awoken from her endless cycle of causality, if she's left the dream of resurrection behind and opened her eyes to reality. We see that Wuchang's also free of the feathering, suggesting the disease and the ravages caused by ancient Bo are finally at an end. In this ending, Wuchang's no longer tethered to samsara by obsession, but embarks on a new journey into a new future with a new family. As the camera pans out, we see them approaching what must certainly be Wuchang's pirate vessel, and even further out, we see that Cloudfrost's edge has been left behind. She needs no sword, for Wuchang's fight is now over. This ending, at least to me, seems to be the most satisfying. Filled with closure, it could be considered the true or canon ending, as it finalizes Wuchang's tale in Shu. There's no more rebirth. The cycle has been broken. The final ending revolves not around Chuanyangzi and the Bo capital, but around a mysterious individual known as the Bo Magus. Her exact origins are obscure. It seems she could either be the reincarnation of a member of the avian Bo race from ancient Shu, or a recent upstart who has broken from the Bo sorcerer in the avian forest to reclaim her people's lost right. As we'll see, there's support for both of these theories. Masquerading around Shu as the red-clad lady, the Bo Magus was brought to worship's rise by the Feathering and by Shu Sanctum's priest, Lu Bingjiang, who happened upon arcane artifacts and stirred the dark forces of the Bo. Even as red mercury consumed him, Lu Bingjiang clung to his dream of restoring Shu's former glory. His devotion first drew the Magus' whispers, and in the end, it bound him to the Featherings. The Magus first appears searching for a lost relic, a staff of the Bo, and after acquiring it, she draws on powerful ley lines around Shu to invoke spells that call on the primordial deity. The Magus believes in ancient Bo's superiority, believes that she is the voice and will of the primordial deity, and her goal is to cleanse the world of mortal suffering by ending mortal life. The mysterious energy pulsating in worship's rise provided her the chance to lead her tribe back to the surface, guided by her unwavering faith. If Wuchang listens to her gospel and agrees with her words, the Bo Magus gifts the divine blessing spell, the description of which reveals the woman's darker intentions. While the woman who taught this ritual claimed to be the Magus, she had secretly altered the sacred teachings for her own ends. She rebels against the Bo sorcerer, and together with her followers wishes to restore the power of the ancient avians. The Bo people are led by the Magus, whose dark influence led them down a path of destruction. Their return to the surface, followed by a brutal massacre, was all to serve the Magus' twisted ambitions. The critical decision for this ending comes with Wuchang's refusal to aid the storyteller in destroying the Bo Magus.
She's hiding in the underground palace beneath the Shu Sanctum. Confront her for me, and, should she still cling to her misguided path, kill her, and save the Bo people from their doom.
With this, he doesn't give her the polygonal container spell, a spell that in its lore description reveals is critical in resisting the allure of the Bo Magus and dispelling her insidious manipulation. In the bowels of the Shu Sanctum, beneath a massive lily plant, the Bo Magus performs infernal rites. Wuchang confronts the sorcerer, who demonstrates supreme mastery over magic, and makes one wonder if she doesn't actually have the blessing of her primordial god. But Wuchang finally defeats her. With the Magus' death, the Bo staff lacks a host. It draws Wuchang to it. Whispers fill her thoughts, and movements catch her eye. As she grasps the staff, it wraps itself around her. The polygonal container would have trapped this magic, but now Wuchang is helpless to fight against the Bo Magus' possession of her body. Hands of the ancient Bo, perhaps all of the past incarnations of the Magus herself, consume Wuchang, and the Magus is reborn in a sense. In this ending, Wuchang becomes a vessel for the avians, the inheritor of the ancient Bo, with the power to fulfill the Magus' desire to cleanse the world of mortal suffering on a tide of blood. Thanks so much for watching this video on the endings of Wuchang Fallen Feathers. Let me know which ending you went with in your playthrough, which you think is the canon ending, and what characters or events you'd like to learn more about in the comments below. And if you're a fan of lore and storytelling, be sure to subscribe, where content is uploaded frequently. I want to take a moment to give thanks to all of my patrons over on Patreon. Their support really helps the channel grow and improve. If you'd like to become a lore luminary for access to me, written scripts, and early video drops, head to patreon.com/thelorebrarians to learn more. Until next time, go forth and explore the lore.
आप में से कुछ सोच रहे
It's done, bro.
यहाँ क्यों आए हैं?
Game is done. was a good game. I liked it. I'll play something else from tomorrow. I'm thinking of Red Dead Redemption. Don't know what to play though. We'll see. Bye bye.